If you're like most people, budgeting probably sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But having a budget doesn't have to be a drag. With the right hacks, it can actually be empowering and help you take control of your money. In this video, we'll reveal 10 ingenious budgeting tricks that will overhaul your finances if you apply them consistently. By the end, you'll realize a budget isn't something to dread. It's your secret weapon for achieving financial freedom. Let's get started. Number 10. The 52-Week Money Challenge. This challenge will not only get you saving without even trying, it's also a fun game that doesn't feel like budgeting. Here's how it works. Pick up a basic savings jar or envelope. On week 1, put in $1. On week 2, put in $2. Continue increasing your weekly deposit by $1 each week. By the end of the year, you'll have deposited a total of $1,378 without really making a dent in your regular spending. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compound interest. What's more exciting than watching real money pile up without much effort? Try this challenge for a whole new outlook on saving. Number 9. Become friends with your bank balance. Most of us prefer avoiding our balances because seeing a low number feels bad. But to succeed with a budget, you need knowledge. And that means checking your balance daily. Open up your banking app or log into your online account first thing every morning. Get comfortable with what's coming in and going out. Seeing trends will help you spot where you may be overspending without realizing it. Once the fear of the unknown is gone, you'll feel more in control. Over time, daily check-ins go from a chore to a healthy habit that empowers responsible spending. Number 8. Forget calendar budgeting. Try category budgeting. Traditional calendar budgets, where you assign dollars to specific dates, don't reflect how people really spend. A better approach is category budgeting, where you allocate your income among spending categories that make sense for your lifestyle. Things like housing, utilities, food, transportation, entertainment, etc. This method focuses less on the individual transactions and more on high-level categories that aggregate your regular expenses. It's much simpler and much more practical for your actual spending patterns. Decide your priorities and how much you want flowing to each essential area of your life. Number 7. Automate your savings. The secret to successful saving is eliminating decisions around it. Set up automated transfers so that a portion of every paycheck moves directly from your checking account into savings without ever seeing or missing those dollars. Studies show people spend much less when using cash versus plastic. The same logic applies to savings. Out of sight, out of mind works wonders. Psychologically, it feels more like found money than a dedicated savings goal. Include small amounts if that's all you can afford. Consistency beats big lumps. You'll be surprised by the impact of just $25 here and there. Number 6. Optimize variable expenses. Take a close look at spending categories like dining out, entertainment, apps and subscriptions, transport. These are discretionary areas where you have flexibility month to month. Get strategic by setting upper limits. For example, agree to no more than $200 on dining out, or cancel one streaming service to trim $10 monthly. It adds up fast. You might also save on gas by carpooling twice a week or cutting back drive-through coffee shop stops. Be intentional about decisions that flow directly to your bottom line through these personalized optimizations. Number 5. Use the envelope system. Ever wish cash made budgeting more visual? Try using physical cash envelopes assigned to spending categories rather than relying solely on digital payments. For a month, withdraw allotted amounts for things like groceries, weekend activities, etc., and use only what's in the envelope. Once it's empty, no more spending in that category till next paycheck. Out of sight in your wallet, each category stays disciplined. Watching levels decrease in physical dollars and coins makes your budget real versus just entries on a screen. A fun challenge that may help curb impulse purchases too. Number 4. Meal plan and grocery list. Without a plan, grocery store trips often end up costing more than expected due to impulse picks and duplicates. Take 30 minutes weekly to map out 7 days of breakfast, lunch, dinner according to your budget. Pull recipes, check what's available and affordable. Then make a very targeted shopping list. Only items on the list go in the cart. Sticking to the plan keeps you from overspending on extras or stopping for expensive takeout when inevitably running low on something. Bonus: healthier menus too with less waste overall. Number 3. Downshift your lifestyle. The elephant in the room is often our lifestyle costs more than our income realistically supports. However, downgrade requires sacrifice we aren't willing to make. Here's a gentle hack. Gradually work smaller expenses through natural events like upgrading phones or computers or cars only when the current ones are truly dead versus just wanting the latest versions. Look for creative ways get the same benefit from lower cost alternatives. This cumulative downshifting averts instant lifestyle shock, but chips away at unnecessary drains to free up amounts you'll barely miss. Number 2. Leverage windfalls and bonuses. We all get occasional extras like tax refunds, year-end bonuses, or side job payments. So often though they get frittered away on things we don't truly need or value. Instead, have a plan for those windfalls so they augment long-term goals like debt payoff, emergency fund, or down payment savings. Whether 50% goes to needs and 50% to wants, or more toward one than other, the key is diverting what's often seen as extra money to purpose-driven ends that improve your net worth. One-time inflows can turbocharge progress if thoughtfully applied. Number 1. Track spending religiously. At the end of the day, having full visibility is essential for any budget to succeed long run. Many of us are spending significant amounts without truly being aware. Download a free app and diligently log every single purchase, whether $2 coffee or $200 flight. Seeing exactly where money goes each month brings spending out from the shadows. Patterns emerge you may want to improve. It also prevents forgetting items in budgeting. After a few cycles, you'll have real purchase data to work with rather than vague estimates, empowering much tighter plans. This takes effort but pays off enormously through total financial clarity. If you found these budget hacks helpful, hit the like button below and subscribe. This is your journey to financial freedom. Let's grow together towards our money goals. Try applying 2 or 3 of these hacks every pay period and watch spending take a positive new direction. With time and experience, budget mastery comes naturally through learning your unique financial personality. Remember, a budget should liberate, not restrict.